Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over how I went from 1.25 million value all the way up to 1.5 million value in just a week. So I made a combined profit of almost 250k in combination with raises and trading, and I'm just show you guys the trades I did to make 250k profit this week. So this is the first trade, and at the time it was a 32k overpay on Frozen Horns. I got that 32k overpay with Vodif, Green Queen of the Night, Miss Scarlet, and Immortal Sword. And then he also added like 15,000 Robux. So these couple of trades were just me giving away items for that one video where I gave away 25k Robux. So this one right here I gave away 5.1k, and then in this one I gave away 5.4k, then in this one I gave away 5k, and then in this one I gave away 6k. But these 4 trades are just because I was giving away free stuff for Christmas, so they're not actually real trades. In this trade I overpaid like 2.1k for Silver Emperor of the Night at the time with Green Queen of the Night and Green Whistle Wink. In this trade I gave a 200 overpay for catching snowflakes at the time with 2 legit fedoras. In this trade I got a 22k overpay on Vodif at the time with Scottin, Troublemaker, and Green Banded Top Hat. In this trade I got a 2k overpay on catching snowflakes with TJ. It was just a 1v1 and it was basically just a free win. In this trade I lowballed Classic Fedora 3.5k with Immortal Sword, CDC, and Playful Vampire. In this trade I got a 9k overpay on Playful Vampire at the time, and in this first trade he gave me the Minty Fresh Fedora, and then he did the actual trade for Playful Vampire. So this Minty Fresh Fedora was just an ad because it was a 5v1. In this trade at the time I think I gave a 2.5k overpay for Super Duper Fly Cap. In this trade I just did a free upgrade and I think I was winning, but now it's a 100 loss. In this trade I took a 6.3k overpay at the time on Scottin, and then today Playful Vampire rose, so now it's 16k. So in the next trade I gave a 3k overpay at the time for Blue Clockwork headphones. In the next trade I ended up getting a 6k overpay at the time on Blue Clockwork headphones with Viridian Domino Crown and recycled cardboard headphones. So in this trade I took a 4.5k overpay on Playful Vampire with 3 legit fedoras, catching snowflakes, and I think like 1.5k Robux. I only did this because I wanted Robux, and also I'm doing a legit hoard. At the moment I have 29 legits and I'm just holding them until they raise. So in this trade at the time it was like a 10k overpay on Troublemaker. Festive Bucket did get LPP'd, Adderite Rose, legit Rose, but Festive Bucket is usually like 4.5k. But yeah, at the time it was a 10k overpay on Troublemaker with like 3,000 Robux as well. So in this trade I ended up lowballing Vodif like 3.5k with CF, but then Adderite rose, so now it's only 2.5k. So this trade right here at the time I think it was a 25k overpay on Vodif with Festive Domino Crown, DMHP, Beast Mode, and Playful Vampire. Now this is only 5k, but I got rid of Festive Domino Crown, so we don't have to worry about that. At the time it was a 25k overpay. So this trade right here I think I overpaid 6k with Festive Domino Crown for Suglight, and if you don't know, Suggs gets like 10k plus, so this was a big W for me. And now this is a 20k win because Festive Domino Crown did drop a lot since then. So in this trade I took a 1k overpay on Ace of Hearts, and I kind of like this hat, so I'm kind of sad I got rid of it, but I did get some really good items and a free 1k win. So in this trade at the time I think I overpaid 5k for Vodif with Beast Mode, DMHP, Playful Vampire, and Miss Scarlet. So I give really good items, but I know Vodif can get some good overpays, so I just gave him a 5k overpay for his Vodif. In this trade I got TV for a lowball and an upgrade, and it was only 100 lowball at the time, so it's not nothing too crazy, but it's a pretty good upgrade for me. In this trade I somehow only overpaid like 600 for Space Hair and an upgrade, which is pretty good considering Space Hair gets a lot more than 600, and I needed to upgrade anyways, so this was a good trade for me. In this trade at the time I think I only gave like 1.6k for Madness with 2 legits, Super Fly Cap, and Guardia and Exile. This is literally just a free upgrade, and Madness Face gets a lot more than 1.6k, so I think I took a big dub. So in this trade at the time it was a 16k overpay on Viscount of the Federation with 2 Playful Vampires, Freckle Cheeks, and Immortal Sword. So Playful Vampire ended up raising and then Immortal Sword ended up dropping, so now this is a 21k overpay on Vodif. But at the time again it was a 16k overpay. In this trade I ended up getting an 11k overpay on Suggs with Silver Punk Face and Gold Emperor, and both of these items get really good overpays, so I think this was a fat dub. In this trade I took a 3k overpay on Freckle Cheeks with Super Duper Fly Cap and Scissors. So in this trade it was an eco trade, and I gave the Silverpunk Face for the Pink Queen of the Night because at the time Pink Queen of the Night was doing a lot better than Silverpunk Face, so I just decided to take this. So in the next trade I ended up getting like a 6k overpay on Pink Queen of the Night with Super Happy Face and Green Queen of the Night, so I took a fat dub considering that I lowballed Super Happy Face with Pink Queen of the Night. In this trade I somehow lowballed Stunner Shades with the Spiked Helm of Shining, and this is just a bad wrap item, and I got a free upgrade into a nice value item. Stunner Shades is doing pretty good right now, so I think this is a fat dub. In this trade, I took this because it was a 3.5k win and I was upgrading into the green queen of the night, so I think this is a good trade. In this trade, I got a free upgrade into the Pastel Guardia for a 400 low ball. In this trade at the time, I got a 7k overpay on Tentacles Jr. with Carly Winter's Crown and some Robux, and Carly's Winter Crown actually dropped a lot, but at the time it was a 7k overpay. So in this trade, I took a 2.7k overpay on Immortal Sword because it was dropping at the time, and I just took that because I didn't want to deal with this item. So in this trade at the time, it was a 400 overpay on Shaggy. I remember clearly it was like nighttime and I saw this trade inbound, and it was just Shaggy for Pink Eye, and Pink Eye was at like 1.6k, and then he added like 3 extra smalls, so I just took that trade. So in this trade, I took a 7k overpay on Super Happy Face with 3 Catching Snowflakes and a Madness Face. So in this trade, I lowballed Twin Kodochi 8.3k with Kawaii and Catching Snowflakes, and I think this is a really good trade because I'm lowballing 8.3k and I'm upgrading. So in this trade, I got a free upgrade into the Blue Eye Roll for a 300 lowball. I gave the Minty Fresh Fedora, Black Iron Antlers, and then 2 smalls for Blue Eye Roll and Santa Hat. So in this trade, I got another free upgrade. It was just like a 50 win with Santa Hat and 2 smalls for the Hypnobot. So in this trade at the time, it was a 15k overpay on my Playful Vampire with 2 Sparkle Time Cheese Hats. So in this trade, I got a 5.6k win on Scissors with Miss Tentacles, Elf Ears, and Adderite Antlers. And I think this is a good trade considering I'm getting good items, and Scissors really doesn't get that much. It gets like 4 to 5 maybe, and I got 5.6 with good items. So in the next trade, I basically just gave 3 Playful Vampires for a 19k overpay with a bunch of legit fedoras. So I'll show you guys the trades now. Keep in mind that Playful Vampire ended up raising today, so the values were different. So here I ended up lowballing Playful Vampire 8k for 4 legit fedoras, and then in the next trade he added 17k, which makes it a 9k overpay for this Playful Vampire. And then we did the same thing again. I lowballed Playful Vampire 8k for 4 legit fedoras, and then in the next trade he added a legit fedora and Saber Boss Egg for the 8-bit Royal Crown, and basically that was a 5k overpay on Playful Vampire. And then on the next Playful Vampire, he gave me another 4 legit fedoras, and then the next trade after that he gave my 8-bit Royal Crown back and the legit fedora, which is basically a 6.4k win on this Playful Vampire. So in total, with the 3 Playful Vampires, he gave me a 19.6k overpay around there for the 3 Playful Vampires with 15 legit fedoras. So the same guy again, he gave me 8 legit fedoras for my Madness Face, Adderite Antlers, and Super Duper Fly Cap, and this small ad. And at the time, it was a 2.8k overpay on Madness Face and the Super Duper Fly Cap and Adderite Antlers. So in the next trade, I 1v1 my Twin Kodochi for the Music of Dominators, and I got a 10k win in a 1v1. So in this trade, I overpaid 3.1k for Peanut Butter Hair with Catching Snowflakes, Miss Tentacles, and then 2 smalls. So in this trade, I took a 7k overpay on Viridian Domino Crown with Adderite Antlers, Blue Bubble Trouble, and 2 legit fedoras. So in this trade, I ended up getting an 11.5k overpay on Peanut Butter Hair with W's Top Hat. So on the last trade of the week, I took a 700 overpay on the Ogre Face with Blue 8-bit Antlers and the Surprise Face. This was the last trade of the week, and with all the trades I made this week, combined with raises and all those trades, I ended up making a total profit of 250k this week. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like these. And for the question of the day, I'm gonna ask you guys, how much profit did you make this week? And also for this new 2023 year, what is your goal in terms of trading? Like, what value do you want to be at by the end of the year? Me personally, I want to try to get to 5 million value by the end of this year. At the moment, I have 1.5 million value, and I think it's entirely possible if I just keep grinding and keep trying. Anyways, stay dedicated, stay motivated, keep trading, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.